has stuff all around the back too. It's like,
I love how that works. But you all were having such enjoyable conversations. I hated to interrupt. Good morning. Thank you, everyone, for being here. This is our regular meeting of the Polk County Board of Supervisors for August 27th, 2024. And Erica, if you will, please call the roll.
McCoy?
Here.
Brownell?
Here.
Hawkinsmith?
Here.
Van Ort?
Here.
Connolly? No.
She is or isn't? Okay, thank you. Action on the minutes of the previous meeting.
Move. Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. Any special claims?
None.
Action on the bill list as submitted by the county auditor. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. We have three proclamations this morning, and I've asked Matt and Bob and Tom to read them. The first one is a proclamation recognizing Michael Mortensen for receiving the Ann Knowles Distinguished County Veterans Service Officer Award. Michael, please stand as Matt reads your proclamation. And then you're going to have to come up later and say a couple words, and then we'll get a picture. But thank you for this recognition. Matt?
Thank you. Whereas the Polk County Board of Supervisors would like to recognize Michael Mortensen for receiving the Ann Knowles Distinguished County Veterans Service Officer Award, and whereas this prestigious recognition celebrates those among us who exemplify the values of compassion, respect, loyalty, and integrity in their daily work, and whereas Michael spoke to the U.S. House of Representatives and U.S. Senators at the National Association of County Veteran Service Officers Leadership Summit in Washington, D.C., about the critical role that county veteran service officers play in veteran landscape, demonstrating his dedication to advocacy, and whereas the Ann Knowles Distinguished County Veteran Service Officer Award celebrates those who not only excel in their professional roles, but also significantly impact their communities. And whereas beyond his professional achievements, Michael has made it a priority to continue his exemplary service to personal life by serving as the local school board president, and in addition to coaching youth baseball. And whereas now therefore proclaimed that Polk County Board of Supervisors hereby recognizes and congratulates Michael Mortensen for this well-deserved honor. Signed this day, 27th of August, 2024, Angela Conley, Chair, Board of Supervisors.
Mike, if you come up just a minute, I want everybody to get to know who you are and the service you provide. Because I think you're still, are you in the Guard or
I'm retired now.
Okay.
So got my 20 years in, so proud to have served.
And Mike helped us when we became a home county, what was that designation?
Home base Iowa community. Yep,
Mike
absolutely.
was very instrumental in putting that together as well. So
Yep.
this is a meaningful award, and just tell everybody about some of the things. You do a lot of lobbying at the state level and at the federal level. And
First off, thank you very much. It truly is an honor. It's very humbling as well too. I tell everybody that we as county veteran service officers have jobs that we get paid for that we would all do for free, and I have an amazing staff. And just to say as well too, I believe in our Polk County leading the way. Polk County is leading the way not only in the state of Iowa, but in the country and how we serve our veterans. But a lot of things that we get done with veterans do take a lot of legislative action. And so I've really taken a head on that one, not only here at the state level, but nationally, to advocate for our veterans and their families, especially with new legislation that has hit dealing with toxic exposure, new presumptive conditions for our Vietnam veterans, all the way to our veterans that are just coming out of Afghanistan, Iraq, and some other locations too, to make sure that we are taking care of from the time that they enter right here in Polk County, that they know this is home, and they have a support services through our staff and through our office to take care of them.
thank you for so much for what you do.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
We're going to give you.
Thank you.
We don't hear a lot about Polk County Veteran Services but they serve so many people. And they help in so many different ways. And I know as supervisors, when we hear of things, one of the first questions we may ask is, are you a veteran? And if they say yes, we'll say, have you been to Veterans Affairs, Polk County Veterans Affairs? And 50% of the time, they're going to say no, that they have not. And the opportunity to be able to send them there and get them the services that they need is just awesome. So thanks, Mike. Don't run away. We want to get a picture, so thank you. Our next proclamation, Tom is going to read it, Direct Support Professionals Recognition Week.
Thank you. Appreciate it, Steve. Whereas direct support professionals are the heart and soul of support services for individuals who experience mental health, intellectual, and other developmental disabilities in achieving their chosen, meaningful, independent, and productive lives. And whereas direct support professionals endure long working hours in a profession marked by critical and growing shortages of labor, and whereas direct support professionals provide a broad range of individualized support, including employment, meal preparation, transportation, and they boost the overall well-being of individuals with disabilities. And whereas direct support professionals, when necessary, help transition individuals from acute health care and justice-involved residential settings into community living settings to avoid the high cost of institutional care. And whereas direct support professionals contribute tirelessly to provide individuals with severe and persistent health conditions support that keeps them connected to family and friends, and support to live successfully in the communities in which they reside. Now, therefore, let it be proclaimed that the Polk County Board of Supervisors proclaims September 8th through the 14th, 2024 as Direct Support Professionals Recognition Week in Polk County, Iowa, and urges all citizens to recognize and appreciate the important and meaningful work that direct support professionals make in the lives of the individuals with disabilities and their families. Be it further proclaimed, the Polk County Board of Supervisors continues its commitment to partner with community organizations to ensure that direct support professionals are valued, well-trained, and supported within the community of Polk County, Iowa. Signed this 27th day of August 2024, Des Moines, Iowa, by Angela Connolly, Chair of the Board of Supervisors.
Thank you, Tom. And these people, we don't see them every day, but they're there, they're working for us. And Linda from Lincoln Associates is just one of those people leading an organization that does so many great things. So Linda, thank you for what you do. Tell all those around you, thank you from us.
I want to thank all of you. We, provider group, we see you, we know you, and we know that those words on that paper are not just words. We know you understand, and we are so blessed and thankful to work in a county region that does know that and understand that. Your initiatives on things like the frontline supervisor training and the positive behavioral supports are cornerstones of our agencies, and they have helped us move a very invisible population that we serve and also a very invisible population that we employ farther in their careers. And I want, although the words are tiny and small, what I want to leave this for you with is it says, never forget the difference you have made and the lives you have touched. And we want all of us to, for you to know how much that means to us. Thank you.
Thank you.
Can I
I watched Judge Judy. I didn't want
I think we're out of control now. Jorgie? Our last proclamation is for Overdose Awareness Day. Those here with us in the purple T-shirts will be recognizing them with this proclamation. And Bob, if you'll read that, please.
Sure, thanks, Steve. Whereas substance abuse disorder, SUD, is a chronic disease characterized by problematic, compulsive, and difficult to control use of drugs and other substances, despite harmful consequences, particularly when it involves opioid drugs. Whereas SUD is seen by both U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, CDC, the World Health Organization, WHO, is a fast-growing epidemic that can all too easily lead to overdose and death. And whereas CDC's professional drug overdose death data shows 107,543 predicted overdose deaths, the 13-month period ending December 2023 in the United States. Whereas for every drug overdose that results in death, there are many more non-fatal overdoses, each taking an emotional and economic toll on individuals, their families, and the community at large. Whereas an SUD can fuel feelings of shame, guilt, embarrassment, depression, hopelessness, causing individuals to resist seeking treatment and support. Whereas Overdose Awareness Day is a global event held on August 31st each year that aims to raise awareness of drug overdoses, reduce the stigma of drug-related death, and acknowledge the grief felt by families and friends remembering those who died or were permanently injured as a result of drug overdoses. And whereas Polk County Board of Supervisors recognizes Overdose Awareness Day in Polk County to send a strong message to former and current substance abuse users, namely, they are valued, that their overdose deaths are preventable. Now, therefore, be it resolved, Polk County Board of Supervisors to hereby proclaim August 31st, 2024 to be Overdose Awareness Day in Polk County. The acknowledgement that you are not alone. Everyone is somebody's someone, and you are never forgotten and forever loved. Signed this 27th day of August, 2024, Des Moines, Iowa, Angela Conley, Chair.
Thank you. Would somebody like to speak?
You would think that I'd get used to this, but I really, it's hard, so pardon me for the emotions, but I love the Steps of Hope community. I gotta say that. Everybody's had an effect some way, shape, or form, whether it's the loss of a loved one, whether they're in recovery. There's just so many different aspects of substance use disorder. So first and foremost, I want to thank you guys because it means so much to so many families to hear their people be said and to know that we're seen and to know that it matters because they did matter, and they still matter, and they're making a difference. And so I just want to thank you guys very, very much because you don't know the impact, and it's big, it's really, really big. I do want to take just 1 second because I want everybody to see my son and know his name is Daniel Bailey. And he is so loved. And I want to invite whoever is out here with a picture of their loved one to stand up one at a time and just show your person, say their name, and know that they're loved. Who wants to do that?
My sister, Cassandra Vargas, she's only 34 years old. My daughter, my only daughter, who's 22, Eliana Reba.
And she died when? A year ago yesterday? Yeah.
My son, Chad Hamilton. My sister, Heather Vaughn, here. Passed away January 18th, that's what it was. And she will forever be. And then he, yeah, and then us. Not only my nephew, it is his son, a brother, a grandson, and a grandson. And he lost his life because his girlfriend was also the one who murdered him. For her 25.
My son, Callum Pollock, from County Savage. He's been gone 6 years, and he's a best every second of every day.
Before you sit down, and I've shared this before publicly, so my colleagues have heard it, and I think some of the people that work here are aware that when you talk about families, all families being impacted, that's so true. My brother lost a daughter, my niece, a number of years ago to a heroin overdose. And it was 2 days after she'd been released from a 30-day treatment program. And my parents, who are gone now, were just so totally devastated. and it ruins a lot of lives. And so we hear you, believe me. I hear you. Thank you for being here.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I'd like everyone, all of you that have pictures and are part of this, come up and we're gonna take a picture with you. Bring your pictures and we wanna honor you too. And so let's join them down there, take some pictures. We'll get to the meeting later.
10 minutes. We're back.
Okay, we'll get back. So that little bit of feedback you were hearing, we do provide a service for those that need a little bit help hearing. If you turn it up too loud, it'll feed back in the system. So that's what you're hearing, so. Clifford, thank you. Okay. Should we do a meeting? We have 3 public hearings. The first public hearing,
Number 8, resolution instituting proceedings to take additional action and for the authorization and issuance of general obligation bonds and approving the reallocation of certain unspent proceeds.
proof of publication on file.
Yes.
And if there's anyone here to speak, come to the podium, state your name and address for the record, please, and any comments you might have. Anyone? Would you like to, any clarification or anything like that? Since you're here.
Good morning, my name is Elizabeth Burnett, and I'm a Polk here at Polk Council. Proceedings today
questions, comments? Thank you. Anyone else care to speak? Seeing no one, I will close this public hearing, bring it back for a motion.
Move the resolution.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. Our next public hearing is a vacation of road right-of-way.
Number 9, resolution conveying interest on portions of Northwest Cedar Valley Drive in unincorporated Polk County.
Is there proof of publication on file?
Yes.
Anyone here to speak regarding this public hearing? Anyone? Seeing no one, I will close the public hearing and bring it back for a motion.
Move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any comments? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. Our last public hearing is a vacation of easement.
Number 10, resolution vacating portions of Northeast Delaware Avenue easement located in Ankeny.
Proof of publication on file?
Yes.
Anyone here to speak regarding this public hearing? Seeing no one, I will bring it back. I will close the hearing and bring it back for a motion.
Move.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any further comments or questions? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. This is the time and place in our meeting for any public comments that anyone would like to address the Board of Supervisors with. Anyone? Seeing no one, we will proceed to permits.
Number 12, renewal application for Class C retail alcohol license for Outer Limits, 6560 Northeast 14th Street.
Erica, roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell? Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. Petitions.
Number 13, petition suspending taxes and special assessments and authorizing chairperson to sign the application and affidavit for redemption of parcel for those listed on the agenda. And number 14, petition to suspend taxes and special assessments for those listed on the agenda.
Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell? Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. Moving to resolutions.
Number 15, resolution authorizing the auditor's office to publish notice of public hearing for September 10th to consider plans, specs, forms of contract, and estimated cost for 2024 Norwoodville URA Sanitary Sewer Improvements Project. Number 16, resolution approving vendor agreement with Greens Appliance Heating and Cooling. Number 17, resolution approving federal subaward agreement for climate planning for the Greater Des Moines Metropolitan Area and ICLEI. And number 18, resolution approving weatherization contract with State of Iowa.
Move those resolutions collectively.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any questions? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 19 and 20 are resolutions suspending taxes and special assessments for 1334 11th Street and 1915 East 41st Street.
I'll move the resolutions.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Any comments? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 21 and 22 are resolutions approving opioid settlement fund harm reduction supplies grant awards to Step of Hope Iowa and Iowa Harm Reduction Coalition.
Move those.
I'll second those. I had a question on those, if I might. Annie, are you handling this one or what? All right. This is a pretty simple question. You may not be worth the truck up, I don't know. But the opioid settlement money here, this is Polk County settlement money, correct? Not the states. The states is still sequestered, right?
Correct.
All right. Thank you. You could answer that, Annie. You could handle that one. Thanks.
Moved and seconded. Any other comments or questions? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 23 through 27 are resolutions approving recommendation of Polk County Assessor for disallowance of the disabled veteran tax credit, allowance of the disabled veteran tax credit, allowance of the homestead tax credit, allowance of the homestead tax exemption, and allowance of the military service tax exemption.
I'll move those resolutions, Steve.
Thank you.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith.
Yes.
Van Ort.
Yes.
Number 28 and 29 are resolutions approving release of mortgage for 3211 Crestmore Place and 1617 Carpenter Avenue. Number 30 and 31 are resolutions approving agreements with Feck Steve Limited to address lead hazard repairs at 2125 37th Street and 3901 6th Avenue.
Move collectively.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 32, resolution reclassifying positions within the Department of Human Resources. And number 33, resolution approving agreement with Health Gauge Wellness Solutions.
I'll move those resolutions.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Comments, questions? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 34, resolution approving amended agreement for services with SME for communication support services for the Central Iowa Source Water Research Assessment Initiative.
Move that one, Steve.
Thank you.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 35, resolution approving CIWDA agreement for fiscal agent services, Central Iowa Juvenile Detention Center.
Move it.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 36, resolution approving economic development funding to the Greater Des Moines Partnership.
I'll move the resolution.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 37, resolution approving community development grant for Southeast Polk Educational Foundation.
Move it.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Questions, comments? Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.
Number 38 and 39 are resolutions approving community sponsorship awards and community betterment grant awards.
I'll move those resolutions.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. Communications.
Number 40, request for abatement of taxes for property at 545 42nd Street.
Refer to the assessor, treasurer, and the county attorney.
Number 41, City Development Board meeting notice, City of Grimes voluntary annexation within the urbanized area of Johnston and Granger. And number 42, City Development Board filing of written decision, City of Altoona voluntary annexation within the urbanized area of Des Moines and Pleasant Hill.
Refer to Public Works and the county attorney. Budget actions.
None.
Appointments. We do have appointments.
Move the appointment list.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes. John, do we have a board staff tomorrow? We do not have a board staff. Okay, thank you. Any comments from supervisors?
Move to adjourn, Mr. Chairman.
Thank you.
Second.
Moved and seconded. Roll call, please.
McCoy?
Yes.
Brownell?
Yes.
Hawkinsmith?
Yes.
Van Ort?
Yes.